In November 1963 in Dallas, Texas, an assassin's bullets cut short the presidency of John Fitzgerald Kennedy. Crippled and widowed, Kennedy survived to challenge America to send a manned mission to Mars. A mission which unraveled with the death of 3 astronauts testing an unstable nuclear rocket engine.
Voyage by Stephen Baxter. Dramatized by Dirk Maggs. Episode 4, 1981 to 85. Approaches.
I have a question.
The Ragamuffin has a question. So,
The rockets you are building at the Mittelwerk.
Voyage.
My friends say they are bombs to shoot at England.
And you are?
Nobody. I am nobody. I'll go back to work.
Halt! You are?
Gregor, Dana. Sorry, I'll go back.
And what do you think the Voyage is for, Gregor?
Herr Oberst, last night you were looking up at the sky with Oberleutnant von Braun. I thought perhaps it was a target.
A target? The sky?
No, wait, Werner. What did you think the target was, boy?
You were pointing at Mars?
Mars?
Get back to work! Schnell!
Jawohl, Herr Deck!
Mars. Not in our lifetime, yeah?
Maybe in ours, but certainly not in his.
Tuesday, February 3rd, 1981. 2 months since the Apollo N disaster. NASA's carefully planned 10-year build-up to a manned Mars mission is in pieces and 3 astronauts are dead, including Ben Priest. The rest of us are still reeling.
You want to see me, Joe? Joe?
Who's that?
It's Phil Stone.
Hey, Stone. How's life in the astronaut program?
Hell, you run it, Muldoon. You tell me.
Man, I thought flying a desk could kill me off. But hey, look. I got my own John and everything. No more lining up with you goons to take a leak.
So, what's on your mind?
What to sell Seeger to sell Michaels, to sell Reagan to get us off our knees.
Well, there's only one option worth spit. Mars.
Sure. It's the only idea the Soviets aren't already ahead of us in. Trouble is, the only realistic plan we have for doing it without nuclear rockets is a clunker.
Who proposed it?
Hans Udet. He says the chemical-only option has to be a Mars flyby. A couple of S-4B third stages in orbit, ganged up and fired off on a minimum energy trajectory, looping around Mars.
A flyby of Mars. What the hell kind of mission is that?
Oh, and by the way, you'd pass on the dark side.
Yeah, that sounds the kind of plan Udet would come up with.
His point is to go.
Joe, that scumbag pushed Apollo N on us.
Reagan might buy it, Phil.
Okay. But look at it this way. What would Natalie York think of this, huh? Why would we train a geologist astronaut if not to land on places like Mars?
Because she's a woman and it made us look good to hire her?
Oh, geez, Joe, that's cynical.
Comes with a promotion alongside the John. But you're right.
We need to find an all-chemical mission that'll deliver a crew into Mars orbit for enough time to include a landing. But that brings us back where we started. It doesn't look as if we can do it with chemical.
We have to. No more nukes powering spacecraft. Not with Jones, Priest, and Dana dead.
What?
Jim Dana's old man. He's a scientist working at Langley Research Center. He opposed NERVA as a means of getting us to Mars. Must have been 9-10 years ago. Udet slapped the little guy down about it. But he had this idea to land on Mars using chemical. Bouncing off Venus en route to Mars. Heck, Phil, I think he's our man.
Ozero Tengiz, Kazakhstan. While the agency attempts to regroup, we go through the motions of training, even though it seems our careers have been flushed away. And so, Ralph Gershon and I faced the bleak prospect of the cosmonaut exchange program.
Gershon? What's the heating control for these pressure suits?
The cosmonauts don't use them, York. Not on training suits.
Well, I sure as hell do. It's freezing out here.
Natalie, you are ready for your ride? You, Ralph?
Oh, I'd rather get into something warmer and take a long walk with a rock hammer.
Natalie York, ever the geologist.
We've had no preparation for this, Victor. Where is the hatch? At the top of the Soyuz?
Soyuz. Yes, it is at the top. I will climb in first. You follow me. I have not had a chance to tell you how sorry we all are about your Apollo 8.
Well, whatever the plan, Mars is a no-no, that's for sure.
Going up.
Victor, what is this? We're airborne?
Landing training.
Splashdown training?
No, landing training. It is just like Disney World. Ha ha!
Ha ha.
Imagine that we are returning to Earth aboard a real Soyuz. Perhaps after spending time aboard our wonderful space platform, Salyut. We have endured re-entry, and now the moment approaches. The reunion with the mother planet. But her embrace is hard, and less than 2 meters from the ground, retro rockets will fire to cushion the impact. Of course, we have no retro rockets, for this is only a trading mock-up. Perhaps we will be fortunate and the wind will be low. Otherwise, we may bounce.
Whoa. Bounce? What exactly is happening here?
The helicopter takes us up to 3 meters, releases the cable, boom, we come back down to the ground.
Shit!
How hard do we hit?
Very hard.
And this is funny?
Not for you. This is the cosmonaut way. Here we go!
All right, gentlemen. We've heard Professor Dana's revised proposal for a Venus swing-by using chemical rockets, which will get a manned mission to Mars for a landing.
But we still need an orbital transfer booster to thrust the ship from Earth to Mars and back.
Dr. Udet, even without the nuclear booster, we still have an option. We can use an enhancement of the second stage of the Saturn V.
This has been dismissed before.
That's true. Trashed from day one in favor of Nerva by those people you employ at Marshall. And look where it got us, Dr. Udet.
I have a question.
Yes, Professor Dana.
We would need confirmation that development of the S2 is possible in the timescale. Otherwise, this debate is entirely academic.
You'll get your confirmation, Doctor. Okay, let's look at fuel.
Dr. Dana, we must speak. At heart, we too are, I believe, at one in our ambition.
Once I would have said so, I think. Now I am prepared to accept that I will not see humans travel to Mars in my lifetime if the attempt incurs unacceptable risk, such as Nerva, or the 5B, which has yet to fly.
But we have worked together for many years now and achieved great things. I will build this ship, and it will be a memorial to your son.
My son has no connection to you, Udet. Make no claim on him.
No, of course not. I only meant...
And as for us, you and I, we have roots far deeper than you may believe.
Tell me what you mean.
That I was at the Mittelwerk.
The Mittelwerk?
Yeah, Herr Arbeitsführer. One of the invisible thousands. The slave labor that helped you and von Braun build the V2.
You were there?
Excuse
Wraps
me.
it up, gentlemen.
My God.
Issuing guidelines within the week.
Never been so cold in my life. Yeah, well, it was Russia. Yes, I did pack my thermals. Oh, Mom, listen, that'll be the repairman. I gotta go, yeah. Love you. Bye. Jeez. Mike.
Sorry to disturb you, Natalie. Just got back from Marshall. Found I'd lost the apartment keys. Have you still got yours?
Yeah, sure, over here, I think, somewhere. Yeah.
Thanks. So long.
Mike, wait. Tell me what happened.
What happened?
You froze. You froze. What the hell were you thinking of, Mike? You had a responsibility. Those men in orbit were relying on you.
First time I see you in a month, and it's straight on the attack. Well, Happy New Year to you too, Natalie.
The damn Nerva wasn't ready to fly, was it?
It's the easiest thing in the world to abort. If I'd aborted, we'd have lost the mission.
Oh, but not 3 men.
Yeah, maybe we'd never known what went wrong. And we'd have had to risk throwing 3 more men out there to try all over again. At the time, I thought the situation might stabilize, that we might be able to salvage control of the Nerva.
God, you callous asshole. You did kill them. If you hadn't screwed up, Ben might be alive now, and the others, damn it.
Well, that's what this is all about, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
You and Ben Priest. Well, come on, I've known for years, and you know what? I don't give a damn, Natalie, and I don't know if I ever did.
Ben's dead, for God's sake.
I know he's dead. It's dead's my goddamn career.
I can't believe I ever thought I loved you.
Yeah, well, you can believe what you like.
Oh, get out!
I'm listening age, Natalie. You don't get anywhere without taking a few risks. And with what we learned from this flight, if we're allowed to fly again, we'll get it right next time.
Get out.
Christ, Natalie. We could be on Mars by now.
Get out.
Thursday, April 16th, 1981.
3.
My fellow Americans, tonight, against the background of the forthcoming national space policy, I am directing NASA to proceed with the preparation of a manned mission to Mars, and to do it.
Hey, York, how are the bruises?
Not faded yet, Gershon. Any guesses what this is going to be all about?
Yeah, my money's on we find out who goes to Mars.
Bullshit, Blaker.
Hey, can it, guys, can it. Here comes Muldoon now.
Good morning, people. Okay. The guys who are going to be the first to fly to Mars are right here in this room. Shut up. The bad news is we've got just 5 flights to do everything we need to do. They are mostly Earth orbit tests of the system components, but they lead up to the final flight, Mission Class F, which will be the full Mars landing attempt. And it's got to be ready to depart on March 21st, 1985.
But just 5
Now,
flights?
Shit.
Here are the assignments for the first 3 manned flights. Phil Stone's crew, Adam Bleeker and Ted Kerbel, will take up the B mission to shake down the enhanced booster, the Saturn V-B.
And the whole Air Force crew, test pilots, good choice.
Yeah, more dumb fighter jock bullshit, just like it's always been.
And now the D mission, the long space soak flight. We'll have a crew of 4, including 2 mission specialists, Ralph Gershon and Natalie York. Phil Stone's B mission crew will act as backup.
Hey, what do you know, York? We're up.
That's me in a prime crew. I'm going into orbit.
You kidding? You're going to be the first American woman in space, girl.
Beyond the first E mission, I don't think it's appropriate yet to allocate crews. But I expect the selection to be made by the normal rotation system. Thank you for your attention.
Hey, Natalie, congratulations. America's first spacewoman. How you feeling?
Well, mixed, Phil. I'm flying at last.
I mean, what is it, 3 years since you joined the agency? Hell, we got guys who've waited 3-4 times as long as that to get a seat. I'm looking forward to working with you on the D mission. I mean that, Natalie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
But, what I'm really thinking is that you're the asshole who's going to Mars, and I'm not.
Come on, Natalie. Nobody knows who's going to Mars, not at this stage.
You heard what Muldoon said, the normal rotation system. That means your crew back up D, skip the 2 E missions, and fly the F mission, the full Mars landing attempt.
Hey, rotation's not a bad system, Natalie. Everyone wants to be on every crew.
Come on, Phil, this isn't a goddamn fighter squadron. We ought to be handpicking crews for the needs of the mission.
And you think you should be handpicked for the F mission?
Well, it's foolish not to pick the very best for your key missions.
Oh, so now you're saying I'm not the best?
That is not the point. Damn it, Phil, and stop patronizing me.
Okay, then quit moaning. The game's not over yet. You've been dealt your hand. It's up to you how you play it.
Tuesday, November 8th, 1983. I look down upon the surface of Mars as Gershon flies the Martian Excursion Module Simulator. We have to shed our orbital speed so that he can safely pilot us through the Martian atmosphere to a landing. But every new MEM design brings new problems. And one day he may be doing this for real, 40 million miles away from home.
There we go. I overshot. Okay, bringing her up. Arresting my sink rate. Back on the stick. Elevons up. Lift dumped. Back in, dropping down. Shit. Where's the response? I'm wallowing like a hog in mud.
103,000 feet.
Here we go. First roll reversal coming up.
Banking, 80 degrees. Shedding orbital speed.
Damn it. Overshot. 85 degrees. 86. Banking left to compensate. Come on, Simsu. Is this where you hit us? Banking left. Second roll reversal.
61,000 feet.
Rager. Hey, maybe we're going to get through this mother.
Maybe 50,000 feet.
Banking for 4th roll. Okay, coming out of the roll. Coming out. Come on, baby. Come on. Coming out of the roll. Oh, shit.
Attitude indicator. indicators tumbling?
The aero surfaces are biting, but just not enough. What's going on?
We're tipped over, heading for surface collision.
Recommend you abort. Screw you, pal.
Now we have to hit abort. We're about to get into a hypersonic spin.
And we recommend you abort. We recommend...
Ralph! Jesus Christ, Ralph!
Welcome to Mars, astronauts Gershon and York. We're just figuring out the size of the crater you made.
Man, this MIM design sucks.
Hey, Ralph, you busted our camera. Flew it right on down into the plaster of Paris, Mars. How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Hey, Gershon, wait up.
Don't you ever give me orders when we're flying, York. Not ever.
Orders? Me? You're the pilot, Ralph.
And don't you forget it.
Hey, don't take it personally, York.
I don't, Phil. Ralph hates to fail.
Nah, he didn't fail. The failure wasn't recoverable.
Yeah, but the hypersonic spin...
I wrote the book on hypersonic spins, but you couldn't have got out of it. Your nose RCS thrusters started firing just as you went into that fourth roll reversal. Yeah, the air surface couldn't handle the additional torque.
But it's impossible for the RCS to fire at that point. We dumped the fuel.
Now, you thought you had. Just one damn thing after another, isn't it?
Oh, Christ, Phil. Sometimes I think these sim supervisors want us to screw up.
No, but you have to fail 100 times maybe so you can succeed the one time when you need to. Besides, this is the place to do it. Nobody ever got killed in a sim.
It's a shame Ralph doesn't have that perspective. Might save him behaving like an asshole.
Well, he may be an asshole, Natalie, but he's an asshole that's going to Mars.
Muldoon's announced the prime crew?
I'm sorry, Natalie.
And I'm not included.
He selected me, Bleecker, and Gershon.
Shit.
You want all the bad news?
Go on.
You're taking us on field trips to teach us everything you know about Martian geology.
Excuse me.
Hey, wait. What about the debriefing?
Colonel Muldoon?
Yes, Mabel?
Natalie York.
Jesus, Muldoon. You choose Bleecker, not me?
To see you.
Thank you, Mabel. She's arrived.
Joe, I am 33 years old, and it seems I threw away my academic career just to spend months in low Earth orbit watching MEM components degrade.
Natalie, you got a seat in one of the prime crews. There's plenty of others who didn't.
Yeah, sure. But you need me on Mars, not a rehearsal mission. I am far away the best specialist for Mars surface operations. You know that. I should be in the landing mission prime crew so I can get out there and do what I'm having to teach everyone else. Now, you square with me, Joe. If I was a man, I'd be inked in already as a no-brainer choice. But I'm a woman, and that's why I'm not going, right?
Natalie, it's not like that.
Come on, Joe. Don't bullshit me for once.
No bullshit?
No bullshit.
I'm not going to pretend that the gender thing doesn't cause us problems,
What
Natalie.
problems, for Christ's sake? That I won't be able to fit my flight helmet over my bouffant hairstyle? Joe, it is 1983.
Look, it might have been different if we'd ever built the shuttle, a big roomy ship with routine access to space. Then we'd be flying women out every month, but we didn't. So you work it out. If you have a mixed crew, you have to have extra facilities. Personal hygiene, privacy, that's extra payload weight. And that's not a good thing when you're planning an 18-month deep space mission.
So take an all-female crew. No need for separate showers then, right?
Natalie, a lot can happen in a year. Nothing's set in concrete, nothing.
Except that women are a Class A pain in NASA's butt.
We need you in the program, Natalie. You're an element we missed before. We think a lot of you. You'd be surprised. And I noticed the work that you did at Capcom during the Apollo N.
You need me in the program, but not on a ship to Mars? What is that?
Listen to me. You just keep on doing what you're doing, but do it twice as often and twice as good. And offer me things the others can't, like your geology training. Keep yourself in the frame. Who knows where we'll all be in 1985? Now, I got a mountain of paper here. Try not to break the door on your way out.
Thursday, July 12th, 1984. McCall, Washington State. 1,000 miles away in LA, the hype for the Olympic Games is building relentlessly. Out here in the forgotten scabland, the desolation is unchanging, the sun beating down on our EVA exercises.
EV1 to 10, I admit it, I don't know where the hell we are. Nothing but rock and smashed up gravel for miles around.
Hey, I can figure out where we are.
Oh, hold it. Bleecker knows where we are.
Yeah, about a mile to the east of the Union Pacific. I just heard a whistle.
Say again, please. I do not copy.
Roger, Natalie. We're both a little weary here on the surface of Mars. I guess we're using up our consumables at a heavy rate.
Then take a drink, you big babies.
You want some of my drink, Adam? I got Tang on the spigot.
Oh, I'll stick to water. Tang makes me fart.
Yeah, but you need to replace the potassium to sweat out. It's good for the heart.
You two heroes ready to carry on?
Up yours, York. You can play Capcom all day in that tent. It's hot out here in these suits.
Yeah.
Swap you anytime, Phil.
Okay. Now, we've piled this Apollo-class golf caddy, modular equipment transporter, with carefully selected and uniformly worthless samples of Washington State. Now what?
I still haven't heard much about the morphology of your site.
Oh, give me a break.
Come on now, Phil. Taking samples isn't enough. What's crucial for the geologist is the context. Tell me what you see.
I see what looks like bare bedrock and depositional material as if left behind by running water.
Don't speculate, Phil. The Apollo astronauts speculated all the time. They confused the hell out of everybody. Just observe.
Sure. I see evidence of channel anastomosis.
Anasto who? Hey, York, is that any relation to Anorthus shit?
Come on, Bleeker. You're supposed to be the landing mission surface specialist. Anastomosis. It's all in your boy's coloring book of geology, where a channel has been breached and cut a branch through into another channel. Look.
Okay, I'm looking.
Well, it looks as if a river is dried out here, but with a real fast and real powerful flow. Is that it, Natalie? Is that what you brought us out here to see? Was all this region formed by a flood?
Maybe 20,000 years ago, much of Idaho and West Montana was covered by an immense lake called Missoula. It was contained by an ice dam. The dam burst and released a catastrophic flood that swept over this area. This is the Scabland, Phil. There are only a handful of areas on Earth which show the effects of large-scale catastrophic flooding so well.
Well, yeah, that's interesting, Natalie, but I don't see what it has to do with us.
Wait a minute. You're saying that Mars has suffered catastrophic flooding, like the Scabland here in Washington State?
I believe so. Since the Mariner pictures came in, the analogy's too striking to be a coincidence.
Yeah, well, if these Martian channels were formed by flooding, where the hell did the water come from?
Underground aquifers, contained by tough bedrock below, maybe 10 miles deep.
My God. Oceans buried in the Martian rocks. How can we find out if you're right, Natalie?
We need 3 guys to land there in a MEM and dig a few deep cores. Look in your map case. There are some Mariner shots of Mars.
Okay, got 'em. What area do they show?
It's Mangala Vallis, Phil. Martian Scabland. Your landing area.
Very clever.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Hey, Adam, you go look up anastomosis when we get back home, and from now on, watch your back.
What? I don't get it.
Forget about it, Bleeker. Just make sure you fly a good mission testing MEM 009 next month.
Hey, why wouldn't I, huh?
Hans Udet, the German-born NASA rocket expert, has been told he must surrender his U.S. citizenship and leave the country, or face charges that he was involved in a forced labor camp at Nordhausen in Germany, where the V-2 was manufactured. Senior colleagues within NASA who have spoken out in Udet's defense include Dr. Gregory Dana, father of dead Apollo N astronaut James Dana, a scientist who, we can reveal, was himself a conscript laborer at Nordhausen during the war.
Ascent propulsion system propellant tanks pressurized.
Ranger.
Iowa, Houston. Coming up to MEM ascent stage separation.
Ranger, Natalie.
Don't seem right. You want to simulate ascent from the surface of Mars. You want to ascend from the surface of Earth, not low orbit.
Bleeker, it doesn't matter where you are as long as the MEM ascent stage doesn't ignite while the engine bell's still inside the descent stage.
True. Engine arm ascent.
Proceed.
First stage engine on ascent. Here we go. Beautiful.
Okay, I'm looking out the window and the descent stage is falling away.
Looking good, Ralph.
Ascent stage shutdown.
Ranger. Houston, Iowa. Say, Natalie, you got J.K. Lee there watching this baby fly?
Copy that, Iowa. Mr. Lee's looking very happy.
Well, you tell him it's still a lemon, but it's a lemon that works so far.
Iowa, Houston. He heard that and he's laughing.
26 seconds. We're gonna pitch over a little. Very smooth, very quiet ride.
Right on cue. She thinks she's 5,000 feet over Mars and headed for orbital rendezvous.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh, Houston, we're in orbital tailspin here, gathering speed.
It's a real whifferdale. I need to case my eyeballs.
Houston, we're going through a full turn every second.
We're working on it, Iowa.
Jeez, my eyes are blurry.
This is where you earn your pay, Adam. Okay, Houston, I'm squirting the RCS clusters using Earth as a reference, trying to stabilize her.
Copy that, Ralph. Keep going or the CM won't be able
able to dock with you.
Not if we black out, that's for sure. Adam, let's get the primary and abort guidance system shut off.
Roger. Automax, offline. Now we're slowing.
I got to eyeball the horizon to judge this. That spin shot my inner ear to pieces. Okay, she's steadying. Whoa.
You were right, Ralph. This ship is a lemon.
No, a lemon is a clunker, but it's harmless. This mother's downright dangerous.
Friday, 20th of August, 1984. The news comes through of Fred Michaels' death. Like Jim Webb in the 60s, Michaels was a wily manipulator who piloted the space program through the turbulence of political upheaval.
Hey, Bleecker.
Hey, Joe. Well, a sad day, huh? Well, funerals are like that, I guess. Hey, I had no idea the old man was sick.
Nope. Look, Adam, this is lousy timing, but something's come up affecting you.
Oh, did I do something wrong?
No, of course not. You know that. It's just surgeon shit. Listen, you want to find a bar, get a drink?
Just tell me, will ya?
You know how it is with surgeons. You only walk out of their office one of two ways, fine or
grounded, and I'm grounded, right? Is that what you're going to tell me, Joe?
Adam, you spent a hell of a lot of man-hours in space, in Skylab, Moonlab. Now, you know that space exposure gets to you in the end.
What, muscle wastage? What, my heart? Calcium loss? Come on, Joe, don't just shake your head. What?
It's radiation exposure.
Oh, come on, I'm within my limits.
Yeah, sure you are, but they changed the rules on you, pal.
Oh,
to be fair to the surgeons, they keep on learning.
No, wait a minute. The mission crew is going to run up a lot more time in space than I've accumulated, right?
But starting from a lower base, Adam. Even Phil Stone. Look, I can't risk having you get sick halfway to Mars. I can't risk sending you, because you would endanger the mission.
I appreciate the way you're handling this, Joe.
Oh, God, don't be nice to me for crying out loud. Look, we'll talk later. You know I need your help now. We haven't got a lot of time to work in your replacement. And later, well, hell, there's still good careers on the ground. Look at me. You're still in the team, Adam.
Sure. Hey, who's replacing me? You decided yet?
Uh-huh. And I spoke to Phil. He went in to bat for you, but it's out of our hands. And he was clear who he wanted to replace you. But Adam...
Yeah? What?
She doesn't know yet. You have been listening to Episode 4 of Voyage by Stephen Baxter, dramatized by Dirk Maggs, starring Laurel Lefkoe as Natalie York, Vincent Marzello as Joe Muldoon, William DeFries as Mike Conley, Michael Roberts as Gregory Dana, Rolf Saxon as Phil Stone, and Mel Taylor as Ralph Gershon. The music was by Wilfredo Acosta. The program was recorded and mixed in Dolby Surround by Paul Deely. Voyage was produced and directed by Dirk Maggs and is an audio movies production for BBC Radio 4.